Okay, so it's a bombing shelter, not a bunker. I'm gonna end up looking like a jiu-jitsu person. We have found what looks like a crater. Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. In today's video, it's July in the UK, beautiful weather, and I'm going to be exploring Ashley Heath bombing range. There's a bunker there, there's some abandoned buildings. We're going to be doing some pull-ups, some push-ups. So without further ado, let's get into the video. And we are arriving, as you can see. Beautiful New Forest car park. Sun is out, so we have the sunglasses. I'm looking forward to seeing what we find. So, come over here. Look at this interesting white formation on the ground. This is clay. Very interesting. So there's just this natural kind of clay deposit. I have no clue why it's here. Is it man-made? I'm really not sure. I'll try and do some research, but this one may remain a mystery for now. Anyway, we managed to get up the hill. That was just over there. We're about a third of the way through, so we will update you at the next checkpoint. Okay, so as you can see, the abandoned forest over here that we are approaching. About another 10 minutes until we get there. My heart rate is certainly elevated. But in the meantime, we get down and do some push-ups because we haven't done any pull-ups. Okay, let's go. Come on. What do you reckon? Let's test this. Can I hang on to that with one arm? I've got my sunglasses on. Let me see if I can come up this way. Pull up, legs. Ooh, okay. That is as far as I'm going today. Okay, so we did just come around the corner. Here we are. As you come around the corner, you initially don't see anything. And then, if you see over there, that looks like our bunker. That looks like our bunker. Initial observations, it doesn't look like a very effective bunker. It looks more like a building. Oh, a cyclist there. Yeah, we are going to approach and then have a look and see what's inside. As you can see, we are in the New Forest, and we actually have some New Forest ponies over there. We're going to walk up, and you can actually stroke these if you're careful. We don't want to be disturbing wildlife or anything. I don't have any food, unfortunately. And there we are. When tourists come to the New Forest, in cars, they always stop in the middle of the road. And they've left us a present inside of the actual bombing range. You never want to go behind a horse. It could hit you. As you can see from their body language, they do not want to be approached. But bring the cameraman inside of here. Bit of reverb on my voice. There we are. I dropped the Grand Slam, the largest bomb ever dropped on Britain. Interesting. So we are at the observation shelter. There's a live range area over there. Fragmentation targets, a quadrant tower. And we'll look at all of those coming up. But inside of this actual shelter, we pan around here. So we have kind of some rusted iron up there to keep the top of it. Okay, so it's a bombing shelter, not a bunker. I'm gonna end up looking like a jiu-jitsu person. Oh, the fingers are not liking that at all. I'm not going to climb on it out of respect. And then let's pan around to see the view with the horses. That horse has so many flies on it. Unfortunately, none of them want to be stroked right now. So we're going to take an in-depth look at the map, me and the cameraman, and then look for any interesting points of reference. And in the next scene, we will be at one of those, explaining what it is. We have found what looks like a crater. Come with me. Don't know if you can see that, but over there, a strange clearing with what appears to be some rubble. Almost like a crop circle where a UFO would land. And we did look on the map, and there were a couple of debris sites. Very odd. A lot of rubble here. Potentially one of the fragments from the bomb when they did that testing. I have to confess, I didn't read that sign properly. Yeah, the kind of rocks we have. Not much foliage and seemingly unnatural circle. We're going to loop back round and hopefully see a few more exciting things. So we found yet another crater about 5 minutes away, and this one is definitely not natural. If you look at the colour of the grass and the foliage, we have more gorsy stuff here, and then inside of here, kind of lush green short grass. Maybe there were some minerals or chemicals in the bit of debris that hit this and created this crater. maybe it's just a random crater, you know? Again, we'll never know, but it is very cool to see. We're gonna keep heading on over this way because we have overshot the car slightly. Hopefully we'll see 1 or 2 more of these, but we'll have to walk and find out. Now, we need to get up that hill. As you see, we are going through a really green patch. The ground here is actually quite soft. I'd be up to my knees. July and August in the New Forest are basically the only months where you can do this, kind of hopping from hill to hill. This is going to be the toughest part of the walk, getting all the way up there. Once we get there, we can breathe easy and then power through to the top. So let's get that done right now. We are on the home straight back. Legs are feeling a bit sore, as we can see. A beautiful expanse of New Forest. Car is all the way up there. We managed to make it over the hill. So yeah, very pleased with the walk all round. Get back to the car and then finish up the video. Okay, and finally we are back. I can't lie, it's great to be back sitting down. But just to recap, we managed to see one of the biggest bomb sites in the UK. We found a bunch of craters that are still unsolved, and we also managed to annoy a bunch of ponies. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.